Welcome to AZPM News Daily, a wrap-up of all the day's news from Arizona Public Media. I'm Steve Jess, and as we wrap up the week, shovel meet dirt. The Regional Transportation Authority starts its next chapter.
The $2.67 billion initiative begins with rehabilitating a 4-mile segment of Irvington Road.
Cities want a deal. Use less water, get more money.
We, of course, want to also preserve that water supply for many future generations.
And we visit a burro auction.
Going once, going twice, number 7.
That's ahead on this Friday, August 14th. Starting us off, regional leaders gathered at Pima Community College East this morning to launch the first project under the voter-approved RTA Next plan. L.M. Boyd has more on road construction motorists can expect.
The $2.67 billion initiative begins with rehabilitating a 4-mile segment of Irvington Road. Tucson's transportation director, Sam Credillo, says the work is long overdue.
So I drive it very frequently, and I know personally and firsthand how badly this road needs to be repaved.
The funding comes from 2 measures passed in March, which extend a half-cent sales tax through 2046 to fund major roadway, transit, and regional infrastructure projects. Officials at the kickoff event say that Valencia Road work is finishing soon, while Houghton Road will go to bid later this year. Design is also underway for Harrison Road, 22nd Street East, and Silver Bell Road. L.M. Boyd, AZPM News.
Starting Sunday, Tucson's city bus and shuttle system will be changing its route schedule. Check the online schedules posted on suntran.com if you take the bus regularly. In addition, the express commuter bus system called Sun Express will introduce a new route called 124X, running between Oro Valley, Marana, and downtown Tucson. The Sun On Demand service will also launch a new service zone on the east side starting Sunday, which will be the largest service area yet. As part of the changes, Route 10 will relocate from Ronstadt Transit Center to Bay O on 6th Avenue. Wayfinding maps will be available at the Transit Center. As 16 Suntran routes will get schedule adjustments and 6 lines will be getting routing updates, riders are encouraged to review the changes on Suntran's website before planning your travels. City of Tucson officials held 4 community meetings on transit safety this week. Laura Holansky attended the last stop to hear what people had to say.
The Ward 2 Council office filled up yesterday with Tucsonans who were eager to hear about the city's new efforts to improve safety on the city's public transit. These efforts include a Transit Ambassador pilot program, operator safety enhancements, and targeted safety interventions by TPD. On top of the new initiatives, some residents, like Pam Pope, also wanted to reinstate bus fares.
Why won't they reinstate the bus fares? Would any of you sitting here, would you have your family on the bus, ride on the bus? Do you feel it's safe to ride on the bus? How did you get here?
Officials say that while challenges like homelessness, substance use, and behavioral health needs put a constant pressure on the public transit system, the vast majority of rides go without incidents. Laura Holansky, AZPM News.
Arizona's preparing for a future with less Colorado River water, and some cities are working on deals with the federal government to get paid for cutting back on water use. Joe Giudice with the city of Mesa says the payments are part of a strategy to keep more water in Lake Mead, the nation's largest reservoir.
Our primary objective, of course, is to be able to make sure we're able to supply the water that our residents and businesses of Mesa need. But we, of course, want to also preserve that water supply for many future generations.
Cities can use the money for infrastructure projects like fixing leaky pipes and building new wells. Pinal County officials will soon decide whether to approve the county's first large-scale data center, known as La Osa. Taylor Griffith has more.
Pinal County supervisors asked specialists to help address community concerns about data centers. Dr. David Ebert, a computer scientist at the U of A, explained data centers were making energy efficiency gains for years, but the integration of AI into most web applications and jobs is driving new and historic energy demands at these facilities.
The systems that are being deployed have very dense circuits, require a lot of computation, and that generates a lot of heat and a lot of electrical use.
The supervisors said community members are concerned data centers could strain the grid or drive up energy costs. Scott Charley with SRP said the utility initially thought the same until they began requiring stronger contracts for data centers to cover energy generation and transmission needs or repairs. Taylor Griffith, Phoenix.
A 12-year-old from Marana will compete at the 2026 Pokemon World Championships later this month. Thatcher Warwick-Hess reports.
Nathan Dean is a 7th grader and professional Pokemon player. His father, David, said Nathan has put in hours of practice since he first picked up the cards at age 9.
It's not something we ever expected. I mean, we're proud to represent Tucson, Southern Arizona, all the people that play here.
Nathan qualified for the World Championships after competing in regional tournaments across North America. He is now ranked 42nd in the U.S. and Canada and 88th in the world.
It was really cool anticipating the final leaderboards.
Later this month, Nathan will travel to San Francisco to compete against the world's best players in the junior division. The tournament has a $2 million prize pool, with the top 8 players taking home a share. I'm Thatcher Warwick-Hess, AZPM News.
The state and federal governments have been training wild horses and burros for adoption for over a decade. Katya Mendoza has more from an auction today at the state prison in Florence.
Going once, going twice. Number 7.
Rhonda Johnson is taking home 2 trained Jennies, Rhea and Shakira.
I know that they should always go in pairs, and we saw them earlier in the pen together, and they seemed to do really well together. So I didn't expect to win 2 of them, but it worked out really well, so we're so excited.
Both burros were trained by inmates through the inmate training program, one of 6 in the nation. Individuals like Johnson can take them home as pets, or the animals could be adopted by law enforcement agencies like the U.S. Border Patrol or U.S. Forest Service. More than 30 people attended Friday's auction. I'm Katya Mendoza, AZPM News.
And now you're caught up on the stories we've covered today at Arizona Public Media. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to AZPM News Daily wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Steve Jess, and we'll be back after the weekend.